Yo, what's up, peoples? What's up, YouTube?
What up? What
So,
up?
Caliber Killer in the building, man. Thank you for
Yeah,
joining,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Everybody else making their way in, man.
Yes,
What's up,
sir.
Pano? What up? What up? Another week.
Man,
yeah, yeah,
Lots of gaming news, man. A lot of stuff. Some
yeah.
small
Never
but some
yeah,
fails,
big.
man.
Yeah, it never
There's always
yeah,
fails,
something
yeah,
going
man.
on.
Always something. It is always
man.
something, man. But it's good to be back another week. Waypoint,
Yep,
man.
yep.
Shout out to all the YouTube viewers and on those on Anchor too. So a lot of people listen. I've been getting a lot of feedback on Anchor. So nice, yeah.
Nice, nice.
So another week, man. All right. So what you guys been gaming, man?
Not
Man, I've been
Outriders.
gaming.
Come on,
Nah, all
JD.
right.
Why? When you gonna
Actually,
jump on that bandwagon?
man, I played a little bit last
Ah,
night
come
for
on.
like 10 minutes, man. But
Oh
yeah, I'm
man,
gonna
that's
try to bang
nice.
that out. My friend just picked it up on a PS5, so I might
Yeah,
bang it out with him this weekend,
it's
man.
nice, man.
But
The
let's see.
ironing
Let's
stuff
see.
out. I'm
Yeah,
on my trickster now. I'm liking it. It got issues, but we'll get into that. What you been
yeah,
playing, Gamer Dad?
A lot of Outriders, obviously. It's the kind of game where you want to get the most out of it. It's frustrating at times, as we'll get into, but good game, good game. So I'm playing a lot of that. To Warframe, almost no Destiny. I'm waiting for the next season.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pick it up right now.
yeah. I was
Uh,
MIA this
next week.
season.
Next week.
Yeah, I'll dabble next week, but you know, just get your wallets out because it's gonna be all Eververse, the coolest stuff.
Oh, for sure.
That's it. Rodella, what up? Rodella
so
in
it's
the building.
Is
Uh,
Rodello back on Destiny? I see him streaming it
yeah,
a
he
lot.
was shooting
Are
some
you back,
Destiny.
man?
Yeah, he said something about
Yeah,
Destiny. He
he's
was
he's
checking it
back with
out.
his chores, man.
Yeah.
He's
If
back
listen,
with it.
Spicer.
Rodella, man, if you don't do Vault of Glass next season, man, you can't come on here anymore. Seriously, come on.
Rodella's
You know,
solo, man. He's a solo
let's
player.
strap it up. No,
And we
I'm
actually
just
got the
playing, but yeah,
Stadia
we
playing, man.
definitely need you on that Vault of Glass raid run, man.
That would be cool. I would stream that, man.
Oh yeah, for
Why don't
sure.
we
Yeah.
do that, man? Let's put next Tuesday. Well, not Vlog, but let's like a next Tuesday stream, man. I'll get the energy to do that. Like I like new content. I can't do old
hmm
content. But all right,
Yeah,
yeah. Let's get
yeah,
into the
for sure.
some of the gaming news and stuff.
Yeah, hold on, man. I gotta tell him what I've been playing. I did,
Oh,
you know what I'm
oh, oh! I
saying?
thought you were playing.
Yeah.
Okay, just Outriders
No. I
for
just said
10
I was
minutes.
played a little bit. 10 minutes. That's all I did this week. That's all the gaming. Nah, I've been playing Returnal, man. Returnal.
Oh, okay. I've
This
been
week,
hearing a
man.
lot about that. Had a good
Yeah,
launch.
yeah,
Been
yeah.
hearing good
Good
things
lunch.
about Returnal.
Yeah, it
How
had
do you, how
one
do you
little
like it?
issue,
How do you
but they
like it,
fixed it.
JD?
Man, I like it, man. Like it's good. It's a good game for their first AAA title. You know what I mean? For Housemark first AAA game, man. It's like a Super Metroid meets Dark Souls,
Oh, okay.
but it's a shooter.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. That's what I've been hearing. That is pretty good, man. That's what's up. Well, shout out to
Yeah.
them, man. Shout out to them. Okay,
Yup,
he
yup.
remembers Vault. Okay. So I guess that's a yes. Challenge. That's a
It's
yeah.
fun, man. Remember you
Yeah.
took us through the Atheon? I think we just three-manned it.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah,
three
back in
manned
the
it
day. Yeah,
somehow. Yeah,
yeah,
someone was powerful enough to stay. There's a way to stay in and kill the oracles or something, but I can't
yeah,
remember. But it was
yeah,
it was fun. The best raid.
yeah,
Not too
yeah.
much puzzles, but a lot of action, survivability. It was good, man. You could clutch it. They've gone to puzzles. That's what Rock said. Shout out to Rock last week. Rock was on
Yeah.
here, man.
Yeah, what up,
Great show,
Rock,
great
man?
show, great show.
Appreciate you. Gotta get him back on.
Yeah, yeah, EA was terrible for that dropping Anthem. I don't know how they messed that game up, but that's a whole nother thing. All right, let's get into some of the gaming news and just a little bit, then I'll cut right to the main news. Oh, where's the You could
Yeah,
start
yeah.
us
It's
off,
not.
JD.
Yeah, it's not too much, man. Games out this week. Resident Evil Village, popping off for everybody that's into that. And then we got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Stadia Pro membership. So go ahead and cop that.
That's a good move.
Yeah, that's a good move, man.
By Stadia.
Ubisoft announces free to play Division Heartland coming out end of this year, early next year. So some free to play game in the Division world. Let's see, Red Dead Online, Final Fantasy 10, 10-2, FIFA 21, Psychonauts just Cause 4, and Remnant from the Ashes are coming to Xbox Game Pass this month. So if you haven't checked out those titles, there you go. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, 120 frames per second on Xbox Series X and 60 frames per second on PS5. Wow. And that's due to PS4, which is what they're basing it off of. That's the max limit is 60 frames per second for the PS4 Pro. So Xbox One X was built with 120 on board, so that's what it was.
Yeah, it's noticeable, man. It's noticeable. Anybody out there like thinking no? It's noticeable, boy. That 120, it's so nice.
Yeah. Two more smaller news, man, is Fable is being developed using the Forza engine. So with ray tracing and all that. So I mean, it should look good. Forza looks good. Fable, they should be able to do something with that.
I'm excited for that. And that's gonna be Game Pass.
Oh, Fable?
Yeah. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's Microsoft Studios. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so everybody get to try that out, see how that goes. And then the last bit of small news, Ps5 redesign, possibly coming. Some people think it'll change the look. It probably won't change the look of it, but just as they try to figure out other ways to make more consoles, they're thinking about redesigning it a little bit to get more out. Because they basically said it's going to be the same for the rest of the year. If you can't believe it.
It's too bad. It's too bad because think about it. Think about having a great product, but not being able to keep up with the demand. So much money is being left on the table, man. They're probably like, for a redesign like this, internal redesign, to make it easier to make, to me, that's like they're seeing, Sony's like, man, we're losing out on too much money. Hopefully they can get it done, man. They think I'm talking about 2022 for production. So I don't know, but the consoles need to be easier to get.
Yeah, they need to, and they need to make the digital one like $300 or something. I don't know what's up with that. 400. I don't know why people are buying PS4s, PS5s. I don't even get it. I never could.
It's good, man. It's the best. It's the best box.
I don't know.
It looks decent. It looks aesthetically, it looks good. But for me,
you need the controller, man. I need to get y'all the controller. I need to get y'all that system in your hands so y'all can feel the controller, man.
A $300 Series S.
It's kicking butt, man.
It's ridiculous, man.
It's kicking
$300.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I'm
that's Microsoft,
like, man.
That's Microsoft, man.
I just future-proof myself with the Series X, and I love the design of the Series X. I just love that monolith box, but I don't know. That Series S, man, is no joke.
Yeah. I mean, in the long run, it's underpowered though, compared to the Series X and the PS5. In the long term.
In the long run, yeah. But you got to get the hardware to match. I don't even have I need to get a 4K TV and all that. But I got to research the right one that's going to take advantage.
I believe if the Series S had the same specs as the Series X, it would have been the same price point as the PS5 digital version. It would have been. They would have had to charge an extra $100 for that.
Probably, yeah. Probably. All right. What's the next one?
Yeah. Man, that's it for the small topics, man. Knock that out the way, man. So
Yeah, yo, the next one. Let me see. We gotta touch on John Justice, man.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
main one I want to touch on.
yeah, that's the next one up.
So who John
So,
Justice, right?
hmm
Okay, he was what I forgot his position. What was his exact position? They always make up names. He was just like one of the top guys over there on Stadia, right? Let me get his exact position.
product head,
Yeah,
Stadia
yeah,
product head. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. He was a product head.
Yeah.
So he was the guy that was to me the most enthusiastic. When I saw this guy, right, I was like,
hmm
wow, he made me believe in it in Stadia. He was like, this 12 teraflops. He was very enthusiastic, and usually you don't see the top guys like that. They're like, oh, this and, but he looked like he played. Like I really believe like he played it every day. Like he believed in the future of cloud gaming. So
Yeah.
him leaving to me, I don't know. I'm concerned. I'll really put it like that. I'm definitely concerned.
And the
What do
Christian
you
gamer
guys
dad,
think?
man, what do you think, man? Like, you gonna buy in the Stadia now that John Justice is gone?
Listen, guys, it was great while it lasted. We had some good times, man. We had some good times on Stadia. You know, I was
Pretty
I
good
was hyped, man,
games.
when I bought my Stadia Pro and I got the controller and then I was, playing it. But to see what's happening, you would be I would say a fool not to at least be a little bit concerned. Don't dig yourself in the sand and say, well, we don't know what's gonna happen. Come on, okay. Um, they're gonna fulfill their contract, 400 games, and it's up in the air after that. I think they're gonna do an assessment after that obligation, and then you're gonna see, what Stadia is really gonna look like, or if it's gonna be a legitimate platform going forward. I I just don't. I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy stock in Stadia, man. I just wouldn't. Not at this
Wow,
time.
wow, wow. Rodella hit it. Rodella said John just used the search bar to find it right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah. So that was on the Cloud Station TV podcast last night. You should
Oh,
have
that's a
saw
joke from
Ray's
there.
face. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that was a joke. Yo,
Oh
Oh
man.
man.
man, it was hilarious.
Yo.
For real.
I gotta say,
Um,
man, I think okay, way companies work, you'll see like the new search bar, you'll see like a new iteration. The way these big companies work, they will look straight in your face and say everything's okay, and they'll give you a new product. They'll give you a new
yeah,
feature, and next thing they're closing shop. They're really good at this. Just companies, not a Google thing. It's just these companies are super good at that, and I think that they're gonna, get the games and do the promotions. But I don't know, man. When I see top brass leaving a company, I've seen it before in Anthem. Before EA acted like they just made a last second decision to shut down Anthem, they knew for months. You saw this
yeah,
guy leave, and they say
yeah,
great things. They're like, the company's great. I'm just moving on to new things. And okay, one, this lead, and then another lead, and then you're like, wait, what? And then it ends up just turning into something because a person like that was so passionate, for him to leave, I think there's some future decisions that he disagrees with. Listen, if it comes out that someone's sick at home and he's just like he's changing his career, okay, I'll have to retract what I'm saying. But to me,
hmm
the writing is on the wall. I think there's a couple more years left, man, of what we think, maybe a year or two of what we know is Stadia now. They're always gonna have that tech, and I was talking to some knowledgeable guys, and they were saying that the tech itself, if they offer that cloud gaming tech or the cloud tech to other people, they'll make even more money. It's almost like the Stadia thing was just to show that it worked. And Google, they're sneaky like that. They're
yeah,
seeing the bigger picture. They're seeing the billions of dollars. Imagine they loan
yeah,
this technology off with like other cloud services. Somebody wants to do, oh, I'm doing my own cloud server or a game, and or testing games. Maybe they give that to Sony or Microsoft, so they can make developer toolkits through the cloud. That's money. That's money, man. But that I don't know, man. This got my antennas up, man.
Yeah, for me it changes nothing for real. Let me look at the chat. Rodella says, "You think Google would figure this out by now?" Nah, I mean this is what their second year being in games. They're still a fairly just because they're Google and they have other ventures and stuff doesn't make them, uh, well versed in all the things inside of gaming. So I mean, they're still new to this whole gaming thing. They just have money to throw at people, but some people's not going to take the money. Just because you throw out money doesn't mean they're going to bite the bullet to help you with your product. So yeah, they're still new. And then I see JoJo said, I see Microsoft's next purchase if Google decides to sell the tech, possibly, or maybe PlayStation. Somebody could take the tech, and then you hate to lose your library. You can still export all your saves and use them on Steam and PC, which, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If it ever goes down, but yeah, I mean, it changes nothing for me for real.
Okay. Yeah. It's good to have nuanced opinions.
Yeah. That
I mean,
well,
hold on. Let me welcome
Yeah.
JoJo. I don't think I ever seen him before, man.
Yeah.
JoJo,
Welcome, JoJo.
Welcome.
What's up?
What's up,
What's
JoJo? Welcome, JoJo. Yeah, I don't think I saw him.
Welcome, man. Welcome.
Cool. Yeah, what were you saying, Jerry?
No, I was like, these companies, I think we have to sort of, we're not in the day to day. We don't know what's going on, but you have to look at the trail of breadcrumbs. Okay. This person leaves, those are significant moves, right? And, to lose somebody like that, a lot of times what happens when a company is going in a different direction, leadership starts to leave. Okay. It doesn't mean they're going to fail, but it might mean that they're going into a totally different direction. Maybe they're not going to be a platform anymore. Maybe it's just going to be a service, right? Maybe that's not what they signed up for. So there's going to be changes, guys, because I can't imagine Stadia is making a ton of money. I cannot imagine that. How many people have canceled their Pro? How many people are especially with crossplay, right? How many people do you think there are that are dumping that much money into buying a game in the cloud? I can't imagine that right now. Maybe a year ago, but I can't imagine that right now.
I want to see the books. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta like look at who's in the Google Stadia Facebook group and different Discords. That's where you kind of see the life. You know what? We're gonna get a lot of questions answered next week because Destiny is a huge draw for Stadia. Mm-hmm. So next week with the season, look into like Discord, the Destiny Discord. If that's like 5,000 plus players, that has a lot. You can tell that a lot with how much people are playing Stadia. So that's gonna be interesting to see next week.
Yeah. Yo, Caliber Killer, man, you said something good, man. Like, yeah, like I'm not mad because I didn't pay $500 for a Stadia. I barely paid $100 for a Stadia. So it is something people, I guess, we wanted to be the top dog to compete with Microsoft and Sony. But at the end of the day, man, I didn't really pay nothing for it. So I can always leave and come back as long as they keep the service. So that's why I'm not sweating it like that for real.
Yeah,
just an add-on.
Yeah, I'm looking at it more the business side, but no, in real life, no, it could mean nothing. I leave that open too, but to me, when top brass leave, man, I've been tracking gaming news and gaming outlets for a while, man, and just news in general. I'm telling you, when the top guys start leaving, they're in the middle of projects. It's never a good thing, man. Never a good thing.
No, but I agree with what you're saying with Tone. But like, I kind of agree with like Caliber. Like, say if Stadia was like a console, right? Like a whole platform, because cloud gaming hasn't really taken off. Like it's not really mainstream as far as like media and everybody's concerned. It's not really like mainstream.
Yeah.
So because it's not mainstream enough, it's like what you're saying is right. Like if Xbox people start leaving Xbox, I'll be like, oh man, what's going on with that? If people start leaving Sony, oh man, what's going on with that? But because cloud gaming is kind of like this new thing, it's just kind of like, it's just some shake up.
Right.
But you're right. You're right.
They could be in it for the long run too. They could honestly say, oh, 5 years is, no matter if they make a cent, 5 years is their window. I would love for them to say that. That's it. But you know, it's just not gonna. We're not gonna hear. But the way you hear from a company is when people leave. That's the only way you can kind of cut through all the jargon. You know.
Yep.
Dr. Sense, what up? I like the new logo.
Dr. Sense, what's up? What's up?
A logo in the background. Yeah. Caliber.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Caliber said this is going to be like how the Vita was. The Vita had the tech and portability. It was ahead of the time. The Nintendo does copy and paste a few years later. And gold, it's timing is everything, man. It's really is. It's everything, man. Timing is everything. Yeah, that is true. PS Vita was before. I remember seeing that. Did you have one, Rich? Dre?
I did.
Yeah, I remember the Vita was sick, man.
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it, man. Yeah. The battery life was terrible, but it was so good to be able to play it.
Yeah,
you know,
good,
like
man.
in your bed, or you take it on a trip, man. I love. That's why I really want to get a Nintendo Switch Pro whenever that comes out, because it's so good, man. It's just that portable gaming experience that I think that they need to bring back. That was good times in gaming, man.
Yeah, it definitely was ahead of its time. But I'm telling you, I was thinking about the Switch, but man, I want to get a backbone to use on my iPhone. It's really cool, man. I'm thinking about getting that. I don't know why I didn't get it. Like, I have the money to get it. I forgot to order it. But playing on mobile, Stadia is great. Playing on your mobile, it's really good, man. I think, but the thing that was killing me is I got to bring the controller and all that. But I think I'm going with the backbone, just to be able to play mobile. It's really good, man. Really good. Like Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. EA is great, man. That being free on Pro, a little segue and chat. Do y'all think that EA Play is coming soon? Because it's on Stadia Pro now. What y'all think?
I don't think so, but that's a good speculation, though.
I mean, it is on Stadia Pro. Jedi Fallen Order, AAA game. That's a big move, really. I don't know. That was in small news, but that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah,
it's been out though. It's been out already.
But listen, not everybody has played it. I've played it on Stadia for the first time. Think about that. I'm a gamer, but it's the first time You know why? I didn't want to play it on old gen too. I didn't want 30 FPS. I was like, no way. So I was like, I waited for that. I think EA Play's coming for Stadia, man, this year.
Oh, you heard it here first.
First, man. I'll tweet that out, man.
EA Play coming to Stadia.
Yep.
Ubisoft Plus EA Play.
Yep.
Gonna have everything. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, a lot of people left Stadia. They got the Haven Studios. You know, more people left and went out to basically, and we talked about this last night. It's just they just changed. It just changed the sign on the door, man. At first it was a Ubisoft company, then it was SG&E, and now it's a Sony company, man. And nobody really left that studio for Haven, so all these other people that left SG&E is basically at the same place with just a new sign on the door.
right.
They're still in Montreal. They're still in, you know what I'm saying? Nothing changed.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. The ending's crazy. Yeah. I gotta stream that again, man. I love that game. Star Wars, nice. What up, Collins? What's up, man?
Collins in the building. What up,
Collins? Stream earlier. Tom, we gotta get together, man. Can Stadia play with other systems? With Outriders?
Yeah.
Not right now.
You sure? I thought they sent an update. Nah, that's fixed, man.
Yeah, they fixed it. I think they fixed it.
What happened to that?
Max Collins.
Everybody's
We can check, man.
grinding, man. I haven't
Yeah, I gotta
played with
grind,
nobody.
man.
What's going on?
I've been busy.
Yo, Outriders. No, people don't play. I gotta throw it in the link. I gotta make
Yeah,
my
I know.
code.
You're right.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We gotta step it up, man.
Yeah, we gotta
You
get
know?
some more gaming on.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, like
Yeah,
CT15,
for
man.
sure.
Yeah.
Easy. You know.
I run 15s,
So,
man. My pyro. I got the middle tree build. Oh man.
Yeah.
I finally got the right amount until I get that chess piece.
Look, man, we can run tomorrow, man. We can do a stream tomorrow, bro. Like, I'm off work tomorrow.
Oh my god. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Like tomorrow night, I'll probably get some Red Bull. I'll probably do an all nighter, like 9 p.m. on. That 9 p.m. for me, and then that'll be like 7 for you or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might put that in 9 p.m. man, and we'll play like everybody, because everybody can play it. Stadia people. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, was it? Yeah, right. It was just a pre-order content was added, which is ridiculous. How was that? How did they get away with that? Google got to step it up, man. Somebody just saying yes to all these contracts. Like what? You gotta ask for more than that. I'm sorry. They've got to do better than that. Yeah. All right. So that's what John Justice. We'll see who else and what y'all think. Young Ye must have did a video. Someone showed it to me. I don't give him any clicks. But people were saying he was saying some truth. He was saying some stuff. But I think he's just piling on. I don't like that type of content.
Well, that's his shtick, you know. That's what he does.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Yeah, but he does. Listen, he doesn't just state his opinion. He does back it up with articles and sort of, insider stuff. And so I think when you're privy to certain information, you can kind of make a good assessment of what's going on. So, I don't always watch him, but
I don't watch him.
It's worth a watch, man, especially when it comes to what's going on.
My media. He can't be on my phone or TV. No way. It's too salacious, man.
We're gonna get him on the show one day, man.
Yeah. Young, you can come on the show, but he's just too salacious. I don't think it's based, because thing is, it's not even. We'll talk about Stadia, then we'll talk about Luna. We'll talk about Xbox. They have favoritisms. I know that they're getting some kind of kickbacks and favors, but I can't be bought that easily, man. You gotta at least, send a brother some bag, man. You gotta send that bag.
I don't know. Bills is piling up, man. You need me to read something? This video is brought to you by Ray Channel. Right. It's great, man.
Yeah. Like, yo, you know this cloud gaming thing? Yup. Y'all better try that. For somebody, send that back. Oh man.
Oh snap.
Yeah, but there's something is exchanging, man. Something's exchanging, because Young ain't talking about Luna. He's not going out of his way for Luna. There's something there, man. I feel like the consoles got scared when Google said they're stepping in the gaming world. It's just bad article after bad article, when some of them weren't even based in fact. Yeah. It's like you review all these games. You have tech for a living. I'm not talking us that just do it. You're telling me my internet is better than Digital Foundry? Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, just something fishy, man. I'm sorry.
It's the PC gamers, man. They don't want to look. If Stadia or xCloud, any PS Now, these things take off and replace console gaming.
Yeah,
guess what? There's no mods. There's no cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that goes away. And you know what I mean? They can't make money on the black market and all these things. So like, people like PC people was afraid of that, man.
I agree. Yeah, PC was afraid of that. I agree.
Yeah. Afraid of like, I don't know why you want to cheat in games anyway. In competitive,
I think
what were you afraid of? What
they were. No, they were, man. It's those are the people that challenged most. I think they were just scared of, like, that it could replace everything that they spent money on. Like, whoa, you're getting 4K 60 and I got this huge rig and you're paying $9 a month. People want to justify their purchases all the time.
Yeah.
For me, I remember I bought this Series X. I've never justified that purchase. I don't go on a rant saying it's the bestest. I just bought it. People do.
Nah. Well, listen.
Go on Reddit right
a small the PC master race. I get it, right?
What's up?
But most people are not like that. They don't care about Stadia. They don't worry about what Stadia's doing.
They were, man.
You think Stadia is doing true 4K 60?
They were.
Come on.
They were when they came out. When Stadia was like, "Yo, we doing this, we doing that."
Yeah, they were, man.
With
Check the comments.
Perfect internet. I'm sorry, that's not happening.
No,
with
now
perfect internet, maybe, but with Joe Schmo, regular person, forget it.
No, but remember, we're talking about the onset when Stadia was more theoretical, especially when before most people didn't have it. Was just it was just you have to buy the.
But who's believing that? Who's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be that great?
They did.
Like,
they just
didn't. They did.
Well, I disagree. I dissent. I'm the one.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not like I believe. I'm looking at what people are saying. Why they were
detractors. Articles.
Yeah, it was articles.
What I'm saying.
That's why.
What I'm saying is, like, don't take a subset of Reddit and take it. That's the PC community. You know what I mean? Like, that's a bunch of guys. That's a bunch of keyboard warriors. What do they know? Y'all gotta jump on PC, man. Y'all gotta forget that console stuff. Jump on PC.
I can't.
You'll never go back.
I can't, man.
I love
never go back,
keyboard and mouse. I can't do keyboard and mouse.
Controller, man. Use the controller. Bluetooth.
I might as well just be on the TV, man.
I love consoles.
Home theater experience, baby.
I don't know. There's something about just sitting on the couch. I love the console experience. But I'm getting that backbone, man. I want some more mobile gaming. So I wish there was cross save with Outriders. I would buy it on Stadia right now.
That's a travesty, by the way. I mean, really.
What?
No cross progression.
Cross progression. Like
insanity.
What?
Insane.
No
That's
sense.
That's not day one.
Based.
That's not day one, man.
Yeah.
Consoles will be there. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
There's a battle going on, Rodella MM2K. I'm still waiting for that, man. I'll pay to see that.
Yeah.
I'll pay to see that. Oh yeah, see, people play PC with a controller. I do too. When I used to play PC, but I never called it PC. I used to have a Surface. I never thought of it like PC gaming.
Yeah.
I used to just think I'm just playing video games on the computer.
Yeah.
But now I see that there's a distinction.
Trust me,
cool.
guys.
It's cool until you can't get into a recliner. Until you're a recliner and you just lay back and you just on the TV.
Nowadays you can get really good experience for not that much money. Trust me. And once you're doing I'm doing 130 FPS on Outriders, it's crazy.
On a small screen, though?
Huh?
On a
7-inch? You can almost port it out to a monitor. You can always do that
with that 120.
Plus, I like the smaller screen. So, but you don't have to get a gaming laptop. You can get a desktop. Whatever floats your boat.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. I definitely gotta check that out. I don't know. All right, yeah. So what? So hey, just a recap. Anybody just joining? We're just talking about John Justice leaving. Leave your comments on that. If you think it's a big deal, you think it's nothing, you think it's the end, let us know. But you never know. Next thing, Phil Harrison's moving on. Okay, but the other caveat, right? I'll end it with this, that section, not the show, that section.
Yeah.
John Justice leaves, right? Maybe someone else is coming in that has better insight, that wants to push this thing. You know how Steve Ballmer was? Anybody know Steve Ballmer, former one of the heads at Microsoft? He owns the Clippers now. If you ever seen a Steve Ballmer press conference or a keynote, he'll sweat. He will be covered in sweat. He is so energetic. Maybe that's the guy coming in next.
Hey man, that's like you said. There's people leaving, and then there's people getting hired. In whatever new direction Stadia is headed in, whatever that plan is, new people come in and take on that mantle. So you're right with that. Like maybe hey man, look at that hiring list, see what they're hiring for, see who they're hiring, and see what
Yeah.
happens.
And let me shout out to Chase. Chase noticed something that the person that used to do the Stadia blog or This Week at Stadia, it used to be,
Yeah.
I forgot his name. It used to be one guy, but now it's saying Stadia team.
Uh,
So
yeah.
I don't know if that person's departing also, or maybe they just want to say Stadia team. I don't know. Dom
Hey
Magic?
man.
Who's Dom Magic? Who's that?
Oh, he was the Xbox dude. He was the one with the Halo tattoo, I believe. The Halo 3
Oh, okay.
tattoo.
I don't
I
know who
think that's
that
him.
is. He said LOL, but I don't know. Maybe he's not, but that would be cool. All right, so
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see with that. What's the next news?
yeah. The
Perfect.
next piece of
Perfect
news,
way.
man, before we get into like all the stuff with the legal stuff, is hey, Discord said they wasn't partnering with Microsoft or nobody, and now we know why, because PlayStation already secured the partnership with Discord. So there you go.
That's
There you
crazy.
go, man. PlayStation 4, PS5 integration, they already working on it coming early next year
Wow,
and other things. So
that's crazy.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. To me,
They
that's
need
Yeah.
that though. So places need that. Their social experience is crap. Um, so I think having
Oh,
that
okay.
integrated in
I know
there,
what you're talking about.
should I think should really help. Because imagine like you're in a fire team or you're just playing a game, you can just have your buddies join Discord, and if it's integrated right on your PS5, or say it's crossplay, you could be playing on your PS5, Xbox, and everybody's on their different you have different ways of getting onto Discord. So I think all of the platforms should have some kind of integration. I don't know if that's ever possible, but it's good that Sony's doing that.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Why can't Discord can't get exclusive, man? I don't like when they do that. If it's a communication platform, just have it on everything. Don't have any exclusive this.
Tons of money, man. Tons of money.
Yeah.
You make more
Yeah.
money with both. What is
Yeah.
PlayStation gonna be like? No, we're
I don't
not
know.
working with you. Discord,
Nah.
they need somebody heavier at that table. I would be like, nah, we're gonna work with both. Take it or leave it.
I mean, maybe we don't know what Microsoft looked like, if they was to own Discord and say, hey, well, we want to change it or do whatever. So we don't
Maybe.
know. But I mean, I'm just happy to see PlayStation integrated because when I first came on Discord, I was like, where the PlayStation stuff at? I see, the Xbox stuff in there. I'm like, this sucks.
Right.
I mean,
Well, all right.
but
We'll see what that goes with.
yeah, yeah. So there you go, man. Discord.
Discord.
Yeah. So the major news, a ton of news actually is coming from the Epic Games versus Apple case. Had a lot of leaked documents, a lot of stuff, classified information that these game companies didn't want leaked are being leaked out there. So yeah, man, we can touch on those.
Need a lawyer up
Xbox.
in here, man. I didn't touch on the legalese of this thing, man.
Yeah, some of it's legal, some of it's not. I mean,
What the
Phil
legal?
Spencer wants X Cloud on other consoles.
Oh,
That
that
was leaked.
thing. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I seen something like that. Okay. I didn't know that was. I looked at that story like separately from that topic. Okay.
Yeah,
Um.
so
Well, yeah, they're trying to stretch. To me, the first thing I think of is consumer confidence. They look like they're trying to well, Xbox is just trying to be everywhere, which is good. You know,
Yeah.
they're always trying to be a service company, man. I followed them from Windows Phone, and I was like, man, when I see them start working with Android, you drop Windows Phone. They just want to make money as a service, man. To be
Mhm.
everywhere, to license their technology. That's what I think it should be. I think the consoles should just be a conduit. You know, you should be able to PlayStation subscription, Xbox subscription, and the games are just played everywhere. I've said this. People call me
Yeah.
crazy, you know, but I said this. That's what they should do. I'm glad that people are forward thinking, because the console is just a box, man, just a
Yeah.
box.
And
Yeah.
I think at Microsoft is it's not they think like that naturally because of
Yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Windows,
Cabo.
Windows, okay?
Hmm. Hmm.
Windows is on every manufacturer, any manufacturer that makes a PC.
Yeah,
You know, look,
Yep.
personal computer, like it's Windows, okay? You know,
Yep.
they've just been able to switch from just doing sort of their own native computer, right, and switch to software, which is it's huge because every computer pretty much, or I don't know the percentage, but it's pretty high.
it's high. Yeah, yeah.
Business, yeah,
Windows. Yeah,
they use Windows. You need
Yep.
Windows. You need their
yeah.
product,
Even the
and they
ATM.
license their product, which means that
Yeah,
they're getting paid. They're getting paid.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Even what do they call I forgot the term, but it's like computers of things. Like everything is Windows. Your ATM, any computer,
Hmm.
your doorbell, it has some kind of Windows, like the electronic stuff. Anything
Hmm.
really connected, it doesn't have to have a screen, but it has a lot of windows in it. Some of that processing power. So yeah, man, it's big. I see what they're trying to go to. And Caliber hit on something too. Um, the epics. That's a part of the story too, right? That was something that's leaked.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's a
It's a
bunch of
part of
stuff.
the.
Oh, I
It's a
saw these
bunch of
all
stuff.
separate. I didn't know that was all from one leak.
Yeah, this is all from
What?
the case. So we're going to continue to have, as long as this case is going on, we're going to continue to have leaks
Who's
from
leaking
the
this
gaming
one?
industry. It
Man,
was just court, man. Just what's being heard, man.
they're sending
Uh,
bag to these
Typical
people.
Sony. Typical Sony.
yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
not
but
surprised that they would charge for crossplay. These,
that goes into like
Filthy Sony,
another
man.
thing that came while there was Epic reveal intentional withholding Fortnite from Xbox X Cloud service. So 1 minute they're withholding the game from Xbox X Cloud service, and the next minute they want cross play on. The whole thing with Sony is Sony needs to take a cut. Basically, when you play the game outside, let's say you play Fortnite on Apple, well, and you buy, let's say you play Fortnite on PlayStation 4, and you have an Apple device, but you buy from the store, like you buy from the Fortnite store on Apple. Well, PlayStation is not getting a cut from that. So that's what that is about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
greedy, man. Too greedy.
yeah,
People just buying up those consoles, man. I'm just like, I gotta send
yeah,
Sony a message,
it's
man.
an
I'm tired of
endless
that.
stream of revenue for them, and yet
yeah.
they've held up so many games. I remember a Bungie, talked about crossplay several years ago, right?
Yeah,
And
years ago.
it's sort of they sort of hinted at it was Sony that's kind of holding it up. They held crossplay up for a lot of these
Long
great
time,
games,
yeah.
man. And it's not
Well,
until
first
like
of
sort of
all,
Fortnite kind of broke down the barrier,
Yep.
I
first
had
of
to
all,
pay. It's hard to pay, you know.
It was Xbox who was holding up crossplay during the 360 era when PlayStation asked to have crossplay back then. When Sony asked for that, and Xbox said no, and now it's reverse. So,
I have to
you
take your
know,
word. I haven't. I don't remember
I
that.
could bring up the article for that one. I
No,
can
no,
share that, man.
I take your word for it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
no one's above reproach here. You know, what I
They all
mean,
want that money,
yeah,
but
they all
yeah,
want a cut of it. It
yeah,
probably
Xbox
didn't make
messed up.
sense at the time for Microsoft because I can't imagine they're just going to be like, would sort of turn that down, because that would mean that you'd be losing out on potential revenue, and you wouldn't want to be seen as that person or that company that doesn't want to expand. But they're all in the same boat. When it made sense financially, they did it. So
yep.
Yeah.
Yep. What else? Yeah, Kotaku. I mean, you guess you wanted to take that article. 2011. I saw the PlayStation 3 wired to play against an Xbox 360, but you won't. So yeah, man, they're not above reproach. And then next thing that came out of that was Xbox thought that Nintendo was going to launch their exclusives, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 and Bayonetta and all these things, and they was anticipating that to make their moves against the competition, but nothing came out of Nintendo. So
Nintendo's doing their thing, man.
Nintendo's just doing their own thing. And then another leak document was Xbox was monitoring Naughty Dog. Well, they reviewed Naughty Dog's Last of Us Part 2 and had an analyst of it, and basically came out saying we need to make quality games on that caliber level.
Oh, okay.
That's good insight, man. That's good insight.
Xbox praises the Last of Us Part 2 gameplay as a notable improvement over the first game. It calls the visual quality and attention to detail absolutely best in class in basically every area, and the overall presentation is significantly ahead of anything that other teams have been producing on console and PC.
Good. Yeah, that's good word.
Yeah.
Good for that.
I mean, but isn't it good to hear that? Like, they're not, they don't look at themselves as, they're at least able to like be critical, or and the opposite, be complimentary of other developers, man. Like, and you kind of look at that and it's like, we gotta step our game up, to this level. It's good to know that companies aren't just looking to themselves and say, oh man, we're the best, but they at least can be critical and say, hey, maybe we're not the best, maybe we have a long way to go.
Right. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that they're doing that.
Yeah, that's what companies got to do. They got to take a look at their competition. They got to see what they're up against. They got to see how they're going to combat that, and make a profit, if you want to be in this business.
But, look into it, right? I got to look through some of the smoke screen sometimes. When you give compliments, right, to a competitor, you're kind of sizing them up. You see it if you watch fights and stuff, boxing matches. The guy will give the other guy a compliment, but he's just really sizing you up. I think Xbox got something up their sleeve, man. I think they got something coming out. I think they got a banger.
Yeah,
I'm predicting it right now.
It's all based on just Xbox being able to let their developers run their games and support them in the best way they can. So like another article, I didn't post it in here, but another article came out with the Halo Infinite. Somebody from working on 343 basically has left the studio and had some things to say about the progress on Halo Infinite. And basically saying that the team was in crunch mode. They said that the demo was bad. The Halo Infinite demo was bad because they were trying to work on the engine, the game engine, at the same time of making the actual game, like what they wanted to do with the game. They were working on that at the same time in pre-production or production or whatever. That's why it looked like that, and they couldn't agree on what vision to go. They had to scale down their vision for Halo Infinite, how they wanted that to look like. So it's things like that in the development cycle that can make or break your game.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's true. They don't. Yeah, Rodella was saying they don't hate each other. Yeah, the devs. Yeah, the devs, man, they're making the money. They don't care. Yeah, it's kind of like the fanboy thing, the tribalism. Tribalism is good for business. It's not good for mental health, but it's good for business because you can release a subpar product and people that love one side will just buy it and they'll defend it. So for business, you know, the people making the money, they love it. But yeah, it's in real life, you don't need that. We all get cornflakes. Some eat corn pops. We all get along. Same supermarket.
Yeah. And this info came from Jason Schreier. He was the one that came up with the.
You're right, Cal, but they need a game, bro.
He's the one that came out with the report because he was doing a report on Halo and that what's going on there. And the developer said, in fact, I think the finished product will still be great. The story is a big improvement and the gameplay is much richer. Though the development cycle is too long, don't expect it to be an epoch-making masterpiece.
Wow. Yo, Rodella's coming at you, JD.
Yeah, you got a question, JD.
Let me see what was going on. Why do you only pull up anti? No, I pull up. What are you talking about, man? I'll pull up everything. I said, yo, Mass Effect, 120 FPS, Fable, Game Pass coming out.
Rodella's only gonna hear the negatives, though. You know that.
Yeah. You know,
that's good insight.
But to be, not to dump on Xbox, but man, they need a hit. They need a really good exclusive game, man. I'm telling you, they're starving for one. I'm sorry, it's just facts.
That's true.
Yeah, not some sports game, man. I don't care about Forza.
Not racing your cars, bro? Come on.
Man. I don't even play the Crew. Whatever, Crew 2,
Crew 2 is hot, man. I love that.
It's $30 on that. I don't even play the game.
I play it, man.
Another money only.
343 definitely gonna get it first.
Yeah,
they ain't shutting down.
Oh man!
But what you think? You think Halo Infinite is gonna be live service? That's what I'm hearing. I was listening to Rodella's live stream. He was saying that. Rodella, is that true? He was saying it's gonna be a live service. Rumor is, I wanted to.
But that was the rumor that I remember them making a promo video. I remember them talking to IGN Unfiltered or something way back, and they was talking about them making a live service and being adventure. That was a rumor, but now everything's coming out where, like I said, Jason Schreier said, or the person that worked at 343 said, the company executives were overly ambitious. They wanted to make Halo Infinite a semi-open world game, so the engine needed to be changed significantly. They had to make the game and develop the game engine at the same time. So, here it is. For a variety of reasons, the game content compared to the original idea has been cut. Same for multiplayer.
There's no such thing, man. It's crazy. There's no such thing as being too ambitious with making a game. I think you kill that the ingenuity, man. How did they do that? They should have made the game a little less beautiful, but more content. I don't mind that. Cut down with the engine.
I think overly ambitious in this is where they're talking about you're making the game engine and you're trying to put your ideas of what the game should be at the same time. And in development, when you develop a game, you gotta pass that off to art directors and music people and this and that, and to make that dream come true. So if they overshot it with that, and not knowing what that game engine is capable of,
they only got 10 years, right? How long they been making it? Like, come on, man.
What I mean, 343. It's one of the great, I'd say, tragedies in gaming. Is sort of the decline since Bungie departed. Man, I tell you, growing up, in high school and just playing Halo for the first time, you just blown away, man. They never really improved it when 343. I mean, someone's gonna point out, oh yeah, they did this and they did that, but it's just taking a nosedive. What are you doing?
Yeah,
Halo Infinite to me should be an open world, massive game. Great PvP. Live service elements. It should be phenomenal. It should. I mean, they released that was that the trailer or the demo?
Trailer, right?
The trailer last year.
Yeah,
it was horrible. That much time for that. But that's the result that you get.
It should be a.
It look like the other games.
It should be a hub world. Like a hub world and every play. Remember, what was that game? The best Halo Reach. We had different characters. That's what I think. That's what they should bring back. Imagine speccing your character to look like one of them. It had different. Remember, they had the guy with the heavy machine gun. It had like all different characters, man. I'm trying to pull up a picture with all the characters. That was just to me. That was the best. That was the best Halo, man. They had the guy with the skull on. It was so cool, man.
Dr. Sins, John Justin is working at VP at Facebook.
Is that true?
Thank you, Dr. Sins. That's what he says. LinkedIn is showing. I don't know, man. Hey, let's see.
At Facebook? I gotta check that because that's the last time. I was trying to see what his LinkedIn said. VP at Facebook, maybe. Is that true, Dr. Sins? It could be.
It could be, man.
How'd he go from that though, V? Or maybe they wanted to get him for the Facebook gaming or something. Maybe.
Nah, stop capping, Rodella, man. That game looked bad for Halo for next gen. That looked bad.
That was come on. It looked like the other Halo games.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah. It wasn't just Craig, man. That looked bad.
I mean, look at Destiny 1 versus Destiny 2 graphically. Big difference.
Halo, man. Look, it could be so good. Imagine we got different characters because the multiplayer it looks awesome. Like the customization. Why don't just bring that to a live?
Why can't they just copy paste what other games do? I mean, seriously, like this.
That's why.
Who cares?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I just it's beyond me, man. It's just beyond me at this point.
Justice joined the Justice League. Yeah, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. We'll see, man, if 343 can pull whatever it is off. If it's a live service game, if they still doing that, I mean, they can always patch it, upgrade it, continue to make improvements. But hey, man, I know a lot of people tired of purchasing, $60 games, $70 games, and gotta wait for a patch for it to be improved. So man, I don't know.
That's insane.
I don't know, man.
Halo's
I'm not gonna pre-order nothing anymore, man. I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore.
Nah. This is gonna be on.
Just expect massive bugs and massive problems for any game that launches.
That day one patch is gonna be like 100 gigs. They just can't do anything. These people just go to work, have the cushiest jobs. I'm calling it right now, man. It's a cushy job. They don't dress up in suits. They just stroll out of bed. They can wear anything. If you check gaming studios, it's very laxed. You gotta make some good products, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Rodella has a comment.
What's he saying? What's he
Talking about copy paste.
He's talking about what you said.
Yeah. So let me
Oh
respond.
no.
When we're talking about copy pasting, we're talking about, you're not talking about specifics, right? But pretty much you play a live service game, you know, it has the same framework. Okay, abilities. You have, you can upgrade your character. I mean, things like that. You might have an open world area. A lot of these games, in terms of their the structure of how it is, it's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the
Yeah.
same.
Same,
So
yeah.
there's no way you can't. It's like when Anthem was complaining about, oh, you didn't know they needed this feature on there. Like, you would be insane,
It's
because they
okay.
wanted to do their own thing. They didn't want to borrow from other companies and get inspiration from Division and Destiny. The
Right.
higher up said, no, we don't want to do that, and they suffered.
They suffered dearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when people say copy and paste, what it is like there's certain things called standards. There's just a standard in any business, a restaurant, clothing store. There's certain standards that you need. Like, if you have a sit down restaurant, you have to have a hostess. You can't just walk in and just go where you put someone at the front. It doesn't mean you're copying the other guy. It's just a standard. You just, the model is fine dining. The model is looter shooter. You need customization. You need reasons to replayability. Why? I don't know why these people shy away from it. Oh, let's be this. No, just slap a new coat of paint on it. Car companies doing all the time. You blink, you don't know a Nissan, Honda, and Toyota. They just copy each other. They literally do this. They don't shy away from it. They're like, oh, this guy's putting a touchscreen in. Oh, we got to put a touchscreen in. But you know who benefits? The consumer. Because it's like, hey, man, I got the touchscreen. Last year you had it. But when you start, if you're trying to do very different, don't go in the big leagues. Start your own studio with 5 or 6 people, and you do something smaller. But like, no, you have to copy. You have to copy. Because that's what the genre is. You gotta copy, and then you can the way you differentiate yourself is activities. Put a twist on your horde mode or something like that. But you gotta get there first. You gotta get there. But I wouldn't complain if it was copied. If it was something similar. I was looking forward to having different Master Chief looking characters, and now it's probably just gonna be a story and done. Sad. But I'll still play it on Game Pass.
Game Pass Ultimate, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I still
for
play.
the win.
Yeah, let's go.
Halo Infinite, man. You ain't gonna lose no money there.
Yeah. Yo, let's since we're near the end. Yo, let's touch Outriders, man. They finally got the bug, the wipe. If anybody didn't know, characters were literally wiped from the game.
Yeah,
you couldn't be able to play it. I got affected. So that was like 4 weeks ago. Unacceptable. I'll just say that. That's unacceptable. It can't take 4 or 5 weeks for that to be fixed. But I got the character back. I deleted it because by that time I didn't need it, so I deleted it. But I got a bunch of crazy items, some god roll items. So it's just unacceptable. But the game is still fun. I'm still going through it. But there can be a lot of changes. But I'll probably do those on little videos. There should be some changes though, honestly. Just more direct lines for loot. Cause look, you see the trailers and you see all the cool gear. You said you don't know where to find none of it. Yeah. It's just it's a random mess.
Yeah, and like we're talking about, copy and pasting. The stuff that's excluded from the game are just inexcusable. I mean, literally, just look at the other guy. Look at what they're doing. They have quests. They have ways to farm specific exotics, right? You can't just go into an expedition and you have like a 1 in 100, and I don't know how many legendaries there are. 1 in 108, 149 chance of getting a specific set of gear. Yeah,
armor is
to me
another
that's insane. No targeted, no way to actually target loot. And the fact that you can only get the best loot in expeditions, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't want to go into a rant, but there's a ton
Rant,
of
man.
stuff that they could do. Just simply look at somewhat Destiny, just pick some stuff from there. You know, you want people to have that nice armor. You don't want to grind 50 hours just to get a shoulder. Come on, you know, or an arm piece or something like that.
Or a repeat.
A repeat.
Oh my
A
god.
repeat. You know how many expeditions I've done and gotten either nothing, right? Low level blues, right? Low level epics, or something I already have.
Oh, that's another thing. Blues shouldn't. Well, okay, and Outriders, I let people know. Blues, you can actually upgrade them. So if you get a really high road blue, you can kind of up. But I think after like 13 or 14 tier expedition, you can't drop blues anymore. They gotta cut blues out. They should all be pretty good roll purple and up. That's another thing. I don't, because at that point you're in an expedition and you're in challenge tier 14, 15. You really shouldn't be getting blues at all, man. I think
they're
gotta cut
difficult.
that out.
Yeah, they're difficult. It's hard content. So, you know, reward me for time spent in the game.
Yeah, Rodilla, where you at in there though? I want to start seeing where everybody's characters at though.
Yeah.
We gotta see. It's definitely fun. It's fun to play, man. It's fun to play. I'm signing in right now. As much as I can play, but it's good. It's a good game. Man, they got everything they need though. But I don't know if they're gonna do it. I don't know if they have a live service department, like a team that's gonna do that.
Yeah, and I would say this, right? If you're gonna make an assessment about the game, listen, do your due diligence, level up all 4 classes, and play them.
And then you gotta talk those stuff.
Don't just say, "Oh well, the game sucks because I only play Devastator." No, come on. Get to CT15, okay? Get to CT15. Start doing expeditions, because I think, like a lot of games, the game opens up when you get to the higher levels.
Yeah. We're just talking. All the stuff we're talking about is high level stuff. We're talking like you just want a direct path of loot. Yeah, of course. You start playing, you get in a legendary. You're like, yo, this is the best thing. But yeah, when you start to get up there, you want everything. You want the game to respect your time. Every game needs to respect the player's time. You just need more direct paths. Sometimes the community, oh, I got this, and someone's like, oh yeah, this item will drop here. But something in the game has to tell you that, though. That's what I think. That's the only thing. I don't really know where it is, but I'm assuming that they could solve that.
Hey man, you guys can tell me everything tomorrow.
Yeah. The crossplay is great, man. That's it's a good thing. There's bugs and stuff, but it's great that we can all just have a game we jump in and play.
Yeah,
we gotta have more players, man. A lot of people talking about it, but you gotta play it. You gotta you know pay to play, man, or play it to talk. Yeah, but it was riddled with bugs, but it's a little more stable. Let me see. I'm about to make a code real quick. Let me see if someone on Stadia, because I gotta see if that works, man.
If it works, man. Yeah,
I need a run through, Rich. Sign on, man. I need.
Send it.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I need a run through.
I'll see if it works.
How do you do it? Play with friends. Let me write it in the thing real quick.
Yo. Want me to touch on these last 2 topics real quick? How you do that?
Yeah. You can do that.
All right. So new fund was created to help Black students get into gaming for tech. You know what I mean? So shout out to USC Games. Honoring Jerry Lawson, the father of cartridges and gaming, and Take-Two Interactive, or whatever Take-Two has made a significant donation to the cause. Everybody know Take-Two, Grand Theft Auto, and Red Dead and stuff. So yeah, so there you go. Some more stuff, community stuff, money being put to a good cause. So, um, hey man, more things like this helps gaming overall.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
I agree.
that's
It's
good.
good that don't just be that guy who just said, "Well, I support." Okay, you know, um, let's do our best to help our fellow brothers out. It's not easy. I'm not a big race guy, but you know what I mean. Like, we all need a little push. Okay, we all need some. We all need some help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I was out of college. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny. You didn't really get help from certain people. You thought you get help from, like family members and people who look like you. But I think that there's certain industries where you need somebody to say, not to give you a free pass because of your color, but somebody to say, hey,
What's up?
this
Bye.
guy's good too. You know what I'm saying? This guy's good too. Okay, give him a shot, right?
Right, right.
So
Yeah, yeah.
the more we can help with that, I think is a good thing.
So you're saying you don't look at life through the prism of race?
No.
I just joking. I just joking. I just joking. No, it's good. These programs are good. Programs in general are good, but the thing is, people have to know is what I'm experiencing, someone else is experiencing too. It's all about socioeconomics. You know, there's people out there that's going through the same thing. So it's good to have these programs as long as they're you know what I'm saying, as long as the goal is just to help humanity. That's what I think. If the goal is to help
Yeah.
everybody, because if I help you, you're gonna help someone else. You ever like when you're driving and you give someone like a shot to go, then when that
Mhm.
person comes out, do you notice? Just check the next time you do that. They'll let someone else too. So being
Hmm.
nice is contagious, and
Yeah.
and one company sees that and another will, but don't do it to like
Don't be
for
fake
a
about it.
write
Be
off. Don't be fake. Just be original. You know what I'm saying? That's where it's at. Your heart
yeah,
is
just
in the
be
right
sincere.
place. Yeah,
Yeah.
be
Sincere.
sincere about it. And it'd be
Yeah.
cool if there's you know what's really cool with those stuff? Like what I like is like maybe there's someone in tech or someone in gaming that maybe looks like us and they're the ones that are heading it. That's when it's like, oh, this is legit. I like that. I like when people come back to communities that they got out of. That's something I can always respect.
That doesn't happen, you know, often enough, man. A lot of times
Yeah.
is folks like you get, what I'm saying, like you get your you get your shine, you get that promotion, but you forget about
Yep.
your brother. You
I'm
forget
working at
about your brother.
Sony. I'm working at Sony, all, and then
Yeah,
you
but
never
come
see
on,
him again.
man.
Like, bro,
Hey.
bring that back. Bring it
Yeah.
back. That's what I like. And if companies can like give that person that wants to do that a little like push, I think that's the best thing. Not just company money, but
Yeah.
send brother man from that company over, you know, to really be the ambassador of that. But it's
Yeah.
all good. It's all a net positive though. I like that.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Google got into a little bit. I think they had the HBCUs and they were supposed to be sending people over from there, and somebody that was a part of that project was saying that Google wasn't living up to their uh, to what they were supposed to be doing, and
Oh,
they
really?
had a little fallout with that. And Google CEO Sundar, he had to, they had to do an investigation and make sure that the program is going to be up to par. So, all these companies can have programs to help out and have representation for that program, but it's the company overall that you know that culture just needs to change, have more, around that.
Yeah. All about it's opportunity, not handout. That's why I look at it. Opportunity.
Right,
Like if I'm
right.
like I decided to make a YouTube channel and I put the effort into doing all this stuff. Then if somebody's like, hey, we want to partner with you, but don't just be like, hey, I'm gonna send you a computer, man, and then you can get on next week. Like that's
Yeah,
not gonna make me be creative or think of new
right.
ideas. But yeah, it's just giving a shine to somebody that's trying. Oh, I got a shout out. This is a person I worked with. I was, what would I say? It was like a big brother to him. I gotta put his channel. I'm gonna put his channel in the description. He does Twitch right now. He's a brother. A kid of color. But now he's probably an adult now. But I worked with him. I was his big brother. So now he's doing Twitch. I'm gonna shout him out. His name is Jelani. But I think his channel's Big J. I definitely got to shout him out. So
Big J Rowe.
yeah, big yo. He's
Big
this
Jake.
guy's a beast in Destiny.
Yeah, I
Beast.
remember Destiny 1,
Oh
man.
my
He
god,
was
this
he
guy
was
used to like pull
amazing.
us, man. I'm like, he's a kid.
PvP, man.
He's a beast. So yeah,
Nuts.
that just brought it when we're talking about. It just
Yeah.
reminded me when we're talking about like really helping people. Yeah, y'all check out Big Brother, Big Sister. My program was a little different. I'm not gonna say the name, of course, but it's basically that. It's good to be a positive influence, man. I like that. Definitely like that. Yeah, finish off that story and then Rich,
Yep.
join up, man.
I'm typing it in right now, see if it works on Stadia, but that's why I was looking down. So, yeah,
Oh,
Xbox celebrates Asian American and
somebody
Pacific
working, huh?
Islanders Month. Uh, and here's another thing where you read their thing and they say, "Hey, well, why now?" And
Uh,
it's not funny, but I'm just like, it's right here. You may wonder why the first time, why now? The horrifying events that have taken place in recent months targeting our Asian American and Pacific Islanders community have deepened our efforts to support and celebrate the community.
what?
It shouldn't take bad events for companies to get involved to help out
Mm,
people, and this is what we all kind of agree on. You should just be doing
yeah,
it just to do it. If people can work, if they can do the job, if they can,
right.
they can do the task at hand. Give everybody, the shot, the opportunity to do so. Shouldn't take tragedies
Yeah.
to start something to start promoting things.
Yeah,
Because imagine it took like for I'm not gonna name the organization, but a radical group to start to shout and scream about black people for a company to realize that maybe you should treat black people decently. Maybe maybe you should, help to provide, going to inner this people used to do that, but I never seen
that
Google try to do that.
stopped, man.
Going to the inner cities,
Yeah,
trying to help it at the base level with improving schools, helping single mothers, helping these communities to send these kids to school so they can grow up to be responsible, men and women. Like they were never doing that. We grew up in the hood, man. They were never there.
yeah,
These companies were never around, and now because a group is being formed, now all of a sudden you think black people deserve a shot?
yeah,
Disingenuous.
yeah. Honestly, I'm about to start highlighting these company stuff, man, because it's like they're very political. These are
Mhm.
political type organizations, right? You see them; they
Mhm.
always throw their hat, and they're far left leaning. So it's not like they were right down the line, and I would say, or a company is just, it's like they want money from everybody, but they're political leaning to one side. So that's where the disingenuous part comes in. It's just like politicians, man. They're disingenuous. You rarely see a politician that just like, man, I just want to help the community. They want to help themselves, and they get in office, then they do a little stuff that helps companies, and then they become then they can get money when they leave office. So I'm just letting everybody break it down. That's what politics is. I used to be like, why are people just leaving their house to do this as a kid? But then growing up, I'm like, oh, okay, they get kickbacks from these companies, very intricate ways. So they don't really care. But that's where I said you gotta get what's for you. And I posted in our Discord, I posted this group. This guy's 22 years old, black guy, I think in the South. He works with a lot of young boys in the inner city. He just purchased a 40-acre piece of land for the young boys, That's just going around collecting donations, doing stuff. He teaches not to blame anybody, but just these kids just, some of them almost illiterate. Takes them under their wing, teach them how to budget. School's not doing that, And this guy is not gonna get money from Google. He's not gonna get money from Microsoft or any NBA player, because he might say things. He's not even really controversial. He just says like, we gotta work hard. We're not gonna ask help from anybody. Yeah. Stuff like that is like, you don't see LeBron James helping this guy, and I'm like, he's literally helping these kids. Like, he doesn't teach them politics. People try to like, hey, what are you doing? Are you running for this? I'm just helping the kids. But it's kind of a grassroots effort, and it's like, those people are never highlighted. You don't know his name, but you know some guy that resisted arrest. It's just, they got to change that whole dynamic of promoting those good people. Promote that. But that's what I said. These companies, I'm not highlighting them no more. Thanks for what you're doing, but maybe we could highlight some of these kids that, they went through the program, and then they're like, man, I'm going to go into this after going, stuff like that. I want to see the fruits of that. So hopefully someone there, their heart is in the right place. Put it like, oh yeah, cloud gaming, man. We'll definitely stop by it, man, one day. I love that show.
Yeah, it's talking about this Saturday.
This Saturday? What you doing this Saturday?
No, that's what he said. He said,
make it happen. Oh, okay. Are you on Twitter? Yeah, we'll all get on a group thing in Twitter. Yeah. We'll get that'd be cool. Let me know the time. Me and Gamer Dad are East Coast, JD's West Coast, so yeah, definitely send any of us a message or something. We get a group thing.
Yeah.
Definitely. But good stuff, man. Good stuff, man. I like it.
Yeah.
We keep it real here, man.
Yeah, man. You keep it real, man. Look, hey, hire the people that can do the job, and you can start seeing change. What I would like to see from this is different stories being told in gaming. I don't care what community it is, it's just different.
That's a good topic. Nothing is wrong with that, but nothing is wrong with that. I'm down for that, but I like playing. That's why I love video games, because you can be anybody. You can play a story,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I would definitely like to see a game like that. Grand Theft Auto does a good thing, but it's super stereotypical, but it's real at the same time.
Right.
But if they could just. So that's the thing though. When you start making stories like that, you have to be careful of not being stereotypical, because the color doesn't mean you're just locked into a box.
Right.
Because if you look 20 years ago, us playing video games and talking about tech, they would say we're nerds. In my neighborhoods growing up at least. But now it's like, now it's cool. Now, you see dudes like from the hood playing games on Twitch. Like,
yeah.
They probably got warrants, but they are on Twitch. So times has changed, but I don't want to put anyone in the box.
Gaming is the best way, like you said, expanding your horizon, expanding your mind, it's learning about worlds, having education, and if all we know is it's the same European story, same stuff that over. And there's more stories to tell. That's what I'm saying. I don't care where it comes from. I don't care if it's African American. I don't care if it's Asian. Whatever. There are more. Look at Ghost of Tsushima. That's doing real good. Americans told that story. And so there's more stories to be had. Is what I'm saying.
Remember that game Infamous? He was Native American.
Yeah.
I like that. But the thing I liked about them, they never it was a part of the story. It wasn't like in your face. It was like, I'm going to a reservation, and it was like, oh cool, that was like I
Right.
love that, man. That's the only reason I bought a PS4. That's
Yeah.
literally the only reason I bought it.
Things like that wasn't forced. It's like,
It wasn't forced.
I think that everybody when they're growing up, you want to be able to relate. I'm in a field where, I have a certain population that I work with. That if you get staff that's of that same population, right, of that same demographic, it's easier. It's just facts. It's just easier, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
when you're growing up, you want to see somebody that kind of walk that same mile as you. It's you can relate to them a little bit better, and I think that the more organic you can have that experience, the better. You can't just be forced like, oh, we're gonna put somebody from this group here, and you see all these companies and all these shows doing that, and it's so tragic, man. Like, it's their orientation, it's their race, it's and they're just sort of pushing it in your face, like instead of it being like it's just organic, it just happened. Okay.
Yeah, the natural is nice, man.
Yeah,
it's natural is nice, man. When I'm at work, I don't even think about it. Like even in the Discord, it's like I have to really like think like what are people's national. I don't even think about it, man. When it's natural, it's just cool. Like when we're in a fire team, right? 6 of us. We don't even really know how people look. It just happens, man. That's the best. That's the best relationships right there, man. But when the media puts it in your head that you have to make that a big deal, it really isn't. It's just a tool. It's great for politicians because every 4 years they can say, "Hey, this problem, we're gonna solve it." It's great. But in the real world, man, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
All about making money, living life, trying to get the American dream, man.
About to load up right now, man.
Yeah, I need help, man.
Well, yeah, I couldn't. Stadia wouldn't let me crossplay, so that's a dope.
It doesn't work, man.
I'm not
sure.
No, you know what? I saw somebody joining, but I don't know what it was.
That was me. That was me trying to join it.
It might have been you.
Yeah.
You sure?
It doesn't work.
I left. Oh, but you did look like you kicked. That's a huge bummer, man. If that is, I would like to try it again, but I need to get through these tiers. Rich, we can get to like, you can bring me to 10, man. At least 10, so I can start using some higher stuff.
I'm trying to get some legendaries, man.
That's not gonna happen tonight.
But anyways.
But yeah, that was a good show, man. We gotta link up with the cloud gaming and all that.
Yeah.
Probably got warrant. Yeah, come on, man. It's true.
Yeah, let's be real. Come on.
Let's be real here.
Yeah. Rodella knows. He grew up that kind of neighborhood, man.
We went down.
Yeah.
I went down. Yeah, I need help, man. You just gotta like straight carry. These are like 2s and 3s, man. I'm killing everything. It's I don't want to like
I'm not gonna be able to kill nothing because I ain't do nothing. Hey, look, everybody, thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you for joining the show.
Rocking out with us.
We're real gamers. We actually play.
Yeah,
we actually
play our games, man, for real. I might not be playing offliners right now, but I play my games. Check out the games I beat on Twitter.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah. Yo, next week we'll touch on Destiny 2 and the new season.
Yeah. Let's see how that comes out.
Vault of Glass, new weapons returning. Good stuff on paper, but we'll dive into that next week.
Yeah. Yep. All
right, guys. Peace.
All right.
Peace.